Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Libra. It won't be for everyone watching, so if it resonates with you, please comment below. And if not, feel free to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however they apply to you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So Libra, welcome, and thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers. I love you guys. Your energy and support means so much to me. So thank you. And for those of you who are new, feel free to check the description box below for my social media links, my website information, as well as a link to my new channel, Woo Works LLC. If you like things like guided meditations and Reiki healing, hop on over and subscribe there as well and share with a friend. And guys, if you are resonating with these general readings and you want to take it a step further and dig into your own personal story, feel free to take advantage of the half-off discount I'm offering this summer on all of my private readings until the end of August. So Lib, I'm so excited. It is Leo season, and I feel like Leo is a very complimentary sign for you. I know all the Leo friends that I have are very encouraging to me and very uplifting and definitely people that I like to have around in my environment. So since Leos are the drama kings and queens of the zodiac, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, I'll be using the movie tarot for this reading as well as the archetypes deck by Kim Kranz. But overall, we are in Leo season, and also we're experiencing the energy of the full moon in Aquarius today, which will peak later on this evening around 10:30 or so, depending on where you are in the world. But Leo is the sign of strength and the sun in the tarot. And, obviously Leos are very courageous and have very strong willpower. So with this energy of the Aquarius full moon begging us to release certain things in our lives that are holding us back, I thought it would be great to do a reading that is titled Finding the Courage to Pursue Your Dreams. So whatever your fear or insecurity is, we're going to be uncovering that in this reading. Ooh, 2:22 on the clock. And we'll be figuring out how to overcome that fear using your strength. So first, I'm going to lay out the cards for you guys. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. It can resonate for you, about another person, or the cross watcher, depending on who you are and why you're watching the reading, as long as you remember to not force it to fit and only take what resonates, leaving the rest behind. So first off, let's find out what is the dream, Libra. I'm not reading reversals in this reading. What is the fear or insecurity? What is your strength? How can you use that strength to overcome your fear or insecurity? And what are you currently not seeing right now, Libra? So before I uncover the cards, I am going to pull an archetype card first and just get an idea of the general theme that will be presented to you throughout Leo season. And this deck is gorgeous. You should definitely add it to your collection, Libra, if you are a deck collector. As a matter of fact, this movie tarot is also really awesome. As you guys know, I collect tarot decks and oracle decks. So yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with these two decks, but let's see what your general theme is for the month of, well, not necessarily the month of, but the season of Leo. So we've got the thread, Libra, and I am going to read from the book, but obviously with the imagery here and the rainbow up at the top, it definitely reminds me of the red string of fate, okay? So this could be about a soul connection. This could be, thoughts of reunion coming up throughout the month, or potentially you getting ready to come into union with another person, okay? And again, maybe not another person, but perhaps some of you could be focusing on union within yourself. So let me see where this card is. It's almost there. It's literally the last card in the entire deck. So thank you for your patience while I search that out. So the thread is the path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor that our heart and soul requires. So, a very interesting energy to start the reading. And again, this could be signifying some sort of soul connection or soul tie that you have with someone else. But let's dig even deeper. So what is the current dream or goal, Libra? Wow, so we have the Seven of Coins coming out. And to me, this is the energy of the seeds have already been planted, and now you're in the middle of waiting for them to come into fruition. Okay, so perhaps that is the dream. Perhaps there was some sort of some contract, okay? And I say contract because of the thread. Perhaps this has to do with a soul contract with someone, a soulmate, soul connection, twin flame, where you feel as if you've already laid a bit of the groundwork, or the energy has been recognized, similar to the description of the thread, but it's been a long road, right? It's been a long time, a long wait, requiring you to be really patient and dedicated to this connection. As you can see, it's growing, right? But when I think of the Seven of Coins, I think of manifestation in general, right? We do not manifest and then sit over our manifestation waiting for it to happen and expecting a very specific outcome. That's how we end up delaying things and how we end up requiring lessons to be relearned. Now, this is the energy of setting it and forgetting it. And I did read something a few days ago about a crock pot. You don't put all your ingredients in the crock pot and then, sit next to it for 8 hours. You set the temperature, you go, you let it cook, and you trust that dinner will be served when the meal is ready. And so as a cupcake baker, I also think of the cake baking, right? You don't take the cake out of the oven before it's done baking. It's going to be mushy and disgusting, and you're going to get salmonella. So, perhaps there's been a long wait for you, Libra, and you've been doing the work spiritually, physically. You've been very dedicated and loyal to this connection, and the goal is to see it actually bloom. So what is the fear or the insecurity here for you, Libra? Again, more of this waiting energy. So Two of Wands is arriving at the crossroads and making a decision. So I think for a long time, maybe you teetered back and forth on which direction to go. Should I stay or should I go, Libra? Should you walk away from this connection because it's not manifesting as quickly as you thought it would? Or do you stay dedicated to the path and understand that it's gonna be a wait, right? It's gonna be some time before you start to see the physical representation of what you've been manifesting. So coming up as your fear, I think that some of you might be feeling that tug from the thread, okay? You might be feeling that need to get connected back with this person on some level, and part of you might be trying to pull you away in another direction, okay? This could show up as another person, just the energy of being done waiting around on someone. But again, the feeling of being at a crossroads and not making the right decision is what I think is the fear for you. It's like, okay, if I walk away from this connection and I give up on it, then I'm telling the universe that I don't want what it is that I've actually manifested. Or do I stay dedicated to the cause? Do I stay loyal? Do I stay going in the direction which I feel the thread pulling, no matter how crazy it might feel or seem to outsiders? So I think that the fear here too, Libra, is that you have already made your decision deep down. This could be a fear of maybe what others will think, from you basically hunkering down in that decision. So let's figure out what your strength is here, Libra. So we've got the Six of Swords. So I love this energy popping up right at the middle of the reading. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, mainly Aquarius. And we were talking about the energy of the Aquarian full moon. If you haven't also seen my general collective reading for all signs about the full moon in Aquarius specifically, this card also came up in the present energy. So we know Six of Swords is about healing from past difficult energy, and that could represent anything: heartache, loss, separation, needing rest or rejuvenating from a previous karmic situation even. And for some of you, this could be walking away from any sort of manipulation or mind games, or in general, maybe feeling confused about the direction in which you're heading. But Six of Swords is a promise of safe passage over dark waters, okay, over rocky waters, a promise to arrive at a new and happy and healthy place. So again, Libra, I think your strength is that you've always probably been able to walk away from the things that don't serve, and allowed yourself to heal and kind of patch up the pieces of you that were broken down by others. So your strength to me is the ability to heal and move on when the things that you thought you felt safe in previously turned out to not be safe, okay? And so however that manifests for you in your physical world, I feel this strong energy of you bouncing back. And also I'm noticing here that we have this bird carrying a letter. So I think also, Libra, you're a very strong communicator. I think maybe this has to do with some level of communication coming from you even. And again, I think that your willingness to be honest about how you feel as Aquarius can be detached energy, but also very deep within their emotions. Libra is very balanced. Gemini represents duality. So this air energy and the mountains in the background just tells me you've been able to overcome many obstacles in the past and still have faith in love and healing and renewal. A very powerful message so far, Libra. And so let's see how Spirit is advising that you use this strength to your advantage. How can you use this to overcome your fear? So Knight of Wands, interesting. So I love that the Knight of Wands represents Leo energy, also Aries and Sagittarius. But since we're in Leo season and we have Charlize Theron representing Mad Max, I just feel this powerful energy coming from you, Libra. Spirit's telling you that it's time for you to take the reins and take action in the direction of your choice. It's time for you to understand and accept your fears for what they are and recognize that you have these fears because of the difficult battles you fought in the past. So Knight of Wands can sometimes pop up as a player energy, and I don't think that that the universe is telling you it's time to get out there and play the field or hurt anyone or be in that energy. I think Spirit's telling you that it's time for you to recognize your fears and how they're hindering you from actually making this decision and sticking to it. And Libra, to come full circle back on the Seven of Coins, perhaps this indecision or this crossroads energy is what's keeping this from manifesting in a more timely fashion to your higher expectations, okay? So channeling this energy of the Knight of Wands, taking action and going after your dreams, your passion, and using your charisma in this world to prove that you are capable of manifesting it all, okay? And again, recognizing those fears and ways that you've held yourself back in the past by maybe remaining indecisive. Acknowledging those things is kind of the same thing as balancing your dark side and your light side, or your light and your shadow. Without the fears, without the negative and the shadow side, we would never be able to truly stand up in our light and our true power. So yeah, take that energy of the Knight of Wands and use it as your inspiration to create this new path that you are wanting to walk down, and that you've always known you were destined to walk down. And I say that again because of the thread popping up. So what is it currently that you are not seeing, Libra? Wow. So we've got Diane Lane in what is this movie called? Basic Instinct, and Queen of Swords is you. Okay. It's also obviously other air energy, Gemini and Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords popping up as what you're not seeing is just what I was explaining. You are the Queen of Swords. And when you balance that energy, you can utilize your warrior spirit and that calculating and smart, sharp wit of yours, Libra, to balance the scales within yourself. Queen of Swords is very intuitive. Okay, she's smart, and she doesn't take any bullshit from anybody. She's fair, she's balanced, and she knows her worth. She knows how powerful she is, and she uses that power to her advantage. Okay, Libra, you are blessed with the skills of communication in this world. As a Libra, being in the middle of the zodiac, it's a gift that you are bestowed with, being able to see the light and the dark in every situation. And again, that could be why you've been so indecisive, because you're just wanting to make the right choice for yourself. But what I'm saying here now to you is that the right choice is choosing you above all else. Okay, so hopefully this reading resonated with someone out there. I just looked down, it was 1616. I do feel like this reading was really powerful, so I am looking forward to some of you Libras reaching out to me to dig even further. But other than that, guys, I know these readings were a little bit short this time around, but I've got a lot of private readings to get caught up on, and I'm trying to balance my time efficiently and get all of it done, and wear all of the hats and do all of the things. So yeah, again, if you haven't already, feel free to check out the full moon in Aquarius video that I posted yesterday. And at the end of this video, I haven't really been announcing this, but at the end of this video, there will be a link to last year's Leo reading, just to kind of see how far you've come. So since we're kind of in the middle of the year almost, I thought it would be cool to reflect back on the past in that way. But Libra, again, please take advantage of those half-price readings and reach out to me, even if that's not the case. If you just want to talk or share or vent, all of my details are down in the description box below. So other than that, I love you, Libra, so very much, and I hope you are staying safe and well, and enjoy the rest of Leo season. I love you. Bye.